the price if you read my mind, you
Both teams seem ready, and they are about to drop the puck on this opening faceoff. You can feel the intensity of this one. Total playoff atmosphere. We're underway. Quick pass to Kreider. Taken by Radish. Here's an odd man rush. New York's looking to break out of their own end. Scooped up along the wall by Lindgren. Working the puck deep inside their own end. New York's on the attack. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. And now it's grabbed by Radish. Puck scooped up by Point. Slick feed. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Tampa Bay's got a hold of it against the wall. Here's a short pass to Kucherov. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
How many times have we seen this save before from him, James? I mean, he loves the butterfly position. He's real mobile in his crease, and he makes the save.
Picked up along the boards by Hagel. Referee's hand shoots high in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up. Fox has gained the line and on the attack. From the point, they take control of it. Here comes the call from the official. The Lightning have put themselves down a man, tripping the call. Both teams lining up for the face-off, and it's a chance to see if there's actually some power in this power play.
First power play opportunity of the game, and to set the tempo, the trend on the specialty team unit.
The Rangers take possession off the face-off. And that's some great pressure in the offensive end by Panarin. The Bolts get a hold of the puck undermanned. Solid check to slow him down. The Bolts scoop it up along the boards. The Rangers gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Trying to clear from the defensive zone. And they clear the puck from the zone.
Well, the PK unit has to be aware of where everyone is, whether they're in the middle of the ice, whether they're on the wall, and the angle at which they take it off to glass to make sure they get it outside the blue line.
The Lightning have gained possession off the wall. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. Tampa Bay's got it along the wall. The Rangers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. New York's through center and now in the offensive end. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. And the puck is cleared.
Well, you can see the entire PK unit. Their heads are on a swivel, straight line skating, and they're able to get that puck. And because they're looking and aware, they're able to find the white ice and get it 200 feet down.
Absolutely no fear to get in front of the slap shot. Here he is in front. There's back-to-back saves.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
There's the whistle, and a much-needed one at that, Cheryl.
Well, everyone takes a breath of fresh air here as they're able to reset as they get chaotic in their own zone. They've lost their coverage. They get the whistle now.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Still looking for our first goal. And he gets just enough to keep it out. Quick feed to Sheary. The Bolts are on the attack. Moves it to the middle. And that's stopped. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Fires one. And kept that one out of the net. Slides it on over to Kakko. The Rangers move it in. The Bolts have it from their own end. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Taken by Zibanejad. Slides it diagonally to Kreider. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Perbix. And he takes the pass. Good battle along the boards for the puck. And some fancy footwork to kick it over to his teammate. Looks to pass it to Stamkos. Moves the puck along the half wall. Here's a chance, and he makes a save there. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on.
Kucherov's good at making accurate passes with his tape-to-tape zone ability. It's how he sets up his teammates for success. Shesterkin's high compete level makes him solid in the crease. Let's see if one of these players can give their team the edge tonight. I know I'll be watching. Guys, back to you.
Tampa Bay's gained possession along the boards. The Bolts will play it from the defensive zone. And that's intercepted by Cooley. He carries the puck up along the wing. Fires it into the offensive zone. They go in the attack through center. Quick feed to Radish. Takes the feed. And he keeps possession. And he slams that one up and over.
Oh, yeah, and it's well up over the ears of the goaltender here, James. I think he was looking for the top of the net. Instead, he misses and hits the glass.
The Lightning have it in their own zone. Moves it to Radish. Tries to get the puck over to Cirelli. From center, they get into the attacking area. Great forecheck by Cirelli. Trocheck's lugging the puck. Dumps it into the O-zone. The Bolts have it against the wall. Moves it quickly over to Panarin. And it's broken up by a nice defensive use of the stick. Great poke check on the reach. Hagel's taking it from his own end. Tampa Bay's in transition.
Make a change.
Good hit to knock the puck loose.
Panarin's pass was so difficult, James. I mean, he stumbles, so he's off balance, and he's still able to corral the puck and get it off with precision to the shooter. That leads to a great scoring chance.
Coughs up possession of the puck. To the front. Here he is, wrists it on net. Turns it away. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us. Opening face-off for period number 2, about set to go. Both teams still feeling each other out as we are scoreless here to start the second. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Tampa Bay's had a tough start to the opening frame, James. They don't look connected. There's not a lot of motion, and they're struggling with the puck. They turned it over a ton of times. They need to keep it simple to move it forward. They're just lucky this is still a scoreless game.
The Lightning have the puck in their own end. Hagel's got it into offensive territory. Here's a shot, and that caroms off a body in traffic. Tampa Bay's got the puck against the boards. Quick pass to Hagel. Oh, a clutch save! They're really clicking here in the offensive end. All sorts of pressure. Oh, there's a hit on the play. There's a hit right there. Odd man rush. Here's a shot. Oh, we got a piece of it to keep it out. Takes the pass. Here's a blast. And puts it right over the crossbar.
He really bared down on his stick on that one. He got the velocity behind it, but it was nowhere near the net.
Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Takes a shot. Shesterkin's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. The Rangers win the draw on their own end. Here's a short pass to Miller. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Moves it to the middle. Picked off in front. Gains the zone from the right side. New York's got the puck. Moves it to Trocheck. Puck grab by Radish. Poked away by Lafreniere. Sends it over to Trouba. Puck picked up by Gustafsson. Gains the zone through the middle. Handles the puck. An easy stop with the pad by Vasilevsky. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Still lots of time left here in this frame. Still scoreless in this one. Cirelli's won the faceoff. Esemont's got it along the boards. Schneider's got the puck in his own zone. Tampa Bay's got a hold of it along the wall. Cirelli's feeling that, and someone's going to the box. Let's see what the official says here. Vesey's getting called for slashing. Tampa Bay sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
An opportunity here to go up by 1 on the power play. You know they've worked on this in practice. It's something you do, your repetitions. This is what prepares you to be big in these moments.
The Rangers will play it in their own end. Play is blown dead with the offside. Paul's ready for the draw on this man advantage. And off the draw, they take the puck. New York's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. And they get the puck out of the defensive end. Tampa Bay's got it in their own zone. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. And he rings the post!
Gotta love offense, James, and the ability to score goals. And this one just goes right off the pipe. That's frustrating.
Sends the pass over. And that goes off, pours off a body. He's got the puck with all sorts of traffic around him. Trying to get it out of their own end. And they get it out. The Lightning have the puck against the boards. Just a few seconds remaining here with this man advantage. Can they get something going here?
Vesey's almost back on the ice.
The Rangers' penalty killers come up huge.
That's a great job by the PK to have the ability to be aggressive and strong on the puck.
New York's got a hold of the puck now. Great read by the goalie as he pokes it away with a stick. A chance in front! Fantastic stick save by Vasilevsky. Denies him again! Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play. Past the midway mark in this period. We're still scoreless. Points won it off the faceoff. Takes the feed. Receives the pass. Shot! Scores! The deadlock broken as we finally see the game's first goal. And will it hold up now?
Well, we're in the second half of the game, so it certainly took a while, James. And I don't think you change your mindset now that you have the lead. You got to continue to attack and try and put in another one.
The Bolts' pressure and attacking is finally paying off here as they break through with a goal in period number 2.
And they figure out how to solve the goaltender as well, James, throwing everything at the net the first 2 periods here, and finally one breaks through.
Grabbed along the boards by Trouba. Moves the puck to Cooley. Cutting to the slot. Denies him.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Great use of the stick at center by Hagel. And things starting to ramp up a little bit now on the ice with that play. Sends it in deep. The Bolts get a hold of the puck along the boards. New York's got it now. Quick feed to Lindgren. Back to the point it goes. And now it's grabbed by Barré. Through center along the wing. Moves it around along the half wall. Takes a shot. Turned aside with the glove by Shesterkin. The Bolts want to take this lead into the second intermission as they continue to put lots of pucks to the net. Zibanejad's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Here they come on the attack. Puck exits the zone. Tampa Bay's got it against the boards. Still has possession. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Oh, pad save. Tremendous agility there by Shesterkin.
He is so difficult to beat when he drops into that butterfly positioning and gets square to the puck, keeping his arms tight to his body.
Scores! And we are back to even.
Yeah, tie game now, James. I really like the energy that they've showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they've just created and doing something with it. He gets his shot off the most coveted area on the ice, right in front of the pane, doesn't allow the goalie to get set up and puts it home.
The Rangers have been pressing, and they finally get rewarded for that goal.
They get rewarded, and now they can't sit back. They have to continue to attack and look to go ahead.
The Bolts win the faceoff at center. Slides the puck to Mott. On the attack along the boards. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Who's the puck? Zibanejad's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. And there's the horn, bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next. And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3. Well, time to find out who wants this one more as we are underway in the third. Tampa Bay's got the puck along the wall. Puts it on net. Comes up with a stop.
Point's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity at its best.
Let's see what the officials are calling. The Bolts will serve 2 for holding. New York's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
No, they haven't scored on the power play tonight, James, but you gotta figure it's gotta come, especially they use what's given to them. Getting the puck up high to the quarterback. When that shot goes through, man, does it create havoc as everyone's looking for that rebound.
Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. And he takes the dish. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. The Rangers have it now. Moves it to Trocheck. Reaches out and uses the stick. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. Looking to break out here on the power play. Now over to Panarin. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Puck scooped up by Panarin. Taken along the wall by Kreider. And the puck's kicked free. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Across the line from center. Here we go. Goaltenders at the bench. They got the extra attacker out with the delayed penalty. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Kreider's getting 2 for interference here. He's off to the box. A little more room out there with a little 4-on-4.
4-on-4 can be pretty confusing when it comes to coverage. You know that your defense have the forwards, but the forwards have to be able to contain the D as well. So it's complete defense out there.
From behind his own cage, he grabs the puck. And manages to clear the zone. And he takes the feed. Moves it quickly over to Cirelli. Picked up along the wall by Kucherov. And that's broken up. New York's gained the line and into the zone. Takes a shot. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Grabs the puck here at the blue line. Scooped up along the wall by Trouba. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Paul's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. The Lightning have taken possession in their own end. Quick pass to Paul. New York's got the puck shorthanded. Here they come.
Riders almost ready to get back on the ice.
The Rangers are back to even strength as the PK unit comes up large.
Specialty teams are so huge in any game, James, especially when it's tied. You don't want to fall behind and have discipline really be a factor in the game.
And he easily stops that one. The Lightning have gained control of the puck along the wall. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. The Rangers gain control of the puck. Sabinajad's tripped up, and the official's hand is in the air, signaling penalty. And they send it right back to him. And he lowers the boom there. Pass back to the point. Let's see the call here.
Natural tendency for players is to reach when they've lost position on their opponent. When you reach, often you take out the feet of your opponent. This is an easy tripping call.
The Rangers once again send out their power play unit.
Power plays more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They work on it in practice. Spoke to some of them earlier today at the pregame, and they talked about the execution and the precision in particular with their puck movement.
Gustafsson stick handling in his own zone. Brzezinski's crossed the line and gained the zone. Tampa Bay's penalty killers get a hold of it. Here's a short pass to Kempo. And he keeps that one out. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Works it across to Brzezinski. And now it's over to Lafreniere. Takes the feed at the point. And he puts it away to make the save. Picked up along the boards by Lafreniere. Blocked by Vasilevsky.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
The Bolts played along the wing. Puck is grabbed here inside the offensive end by Mott.
I was never expected to score, James, so this never really bothered me. I was always on the defensive side of it. But listen, the goaltenders had to make some huge save. Everyone's talking about the chances. How about the tenders and their positioning and the ability to move within the net?
In a head-to-head matchup tonight, who had the better performance?
Kucherov's used his zone ability to generate chances tonight, guys, and he's been in the mix offensively. I'm giving him the edge in our matchup.
Trocheck's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Answered the call on that play.
It's always a challenge to make a save when there's tons of traffic in front of you, but he does a great job.
Hit on the play, and there's the whistle, as it looks like the glass came loose, and I think it's broken here, Cheryl.
Yeah, it looks like it's cracked, James, and always amazes me that the maintenance crew can come out here and make the change this quickly. And really, it's because the glass doesn't shatter, and they'll just replace the pane.
More than half the period has expired. It's all tied up. Tampa Bay's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. New York's got the puck along the wall. Grabbed along the board by Rempe. Big stop right there.
Vasilevsky's been dominant in the crease tonight. He's turned away a lot of high-danger shots, and he's really found a way to build some momentum for his team, give him a real opportunity to win.
Taken by Miller. New York's looking to break out. grab by Goodrow. And that's blocked from someone in front. Up along the wing. Passed up ahead. Pokes it away in his own end. Zibanejad's moving the puck through his own zone. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. Penalty coming up here. Cackles off to the sin bin for cross-checking. Tampa Bay's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Though they haven't scored on the power play yet, man, it is a tough thing to do, and this is an earned opportunity. They practice, they know what they're doing. It'll come.
Great reach with the poke check. Handles the pass. New York's got it along the wall. Puts it in deep. The Lightning have gained possession off the wall. And that's just out of reach. The Bolts get a hold of the puck in their own end. And that's off a stick. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Taken along the wall by Paul. He grabs the puck here at the point. Glove save made by Shesterkin. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Zibanejad's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Scores! It's a power play goal, and it puts them in front.
Well, that's perfect execution. You have that player advantage. You got to use it. They did it. Now they're ahead. Well, power play face-offs in the O-zone. This is exactly what you love. Coaches love to draw it up, and you work on it in practice. This was executed perfectly.
The Bolts have to be feeling good about themselves after taking the lead with that goal here in the third.
Yeah, and it's not much of a cushion the way this game has gone back and forth, James, but it's something. You're in the lead, so now you want to continue with that tempo. Find a way to push your opponent back. Continue to punch and press.
And that's poked away by DeHaan. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. And that's knocked away by Trocheck. New York's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Tampa Bay's looking to break out of their own end. Right up the gut, here they go. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Under a minute to play in this dandy. Tampa Bay's got the puck in their own end. Handles the pass at center. Answers the call with a big save. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. New York's got the puck in the defensive end.
Get to the bench.
Shot! Too much congestion in front. The Rangers have pulled the goaltender here. They've got the extra attacker out on the ice in hopes of a goal. The Bolts are playing against the wall. And he takes the feed. A shot at the empty net. And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. And with the victory, now just one win away from closing out this series, Cheryl.
Yeah, and there's two trains of thought here. I mean, you're up 3-2, and you know you're so close to getting through the series and clinching, but yet you're still far away. You have to have the killer instinct, and you do not want to allow your opponent in and force a Game 7.
Well, I certainly had a great time, and from all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cybulski. Thanks so much for spending your time with us here this evening, and we will see you at the next playoff game.